Today on Fret Tips, top 3 techniques to improve your picking accuracy and speed. Now, having taught dozens of guitarists, I've noticed that most of the problems with their picking comes from lack of control and comfort. Now, what that means is simply they don't really feel the strings enough. And that is essential in developing speed, dynamics, and articulation. Now, the main 2 pieces of advice everyone gives you is 1, to start slow, and 2, to be accurate. And still players develop sloppy technique. So here are 3 techniques that will give your picking a boost, and if you're somewhat sloppy, clean up your picking act. At number 3, we have tremolo picking. Now, tremolo picking is the fastest way to get comfortable on the string and is really an underrated exercise. Start with the low E and first pick the open string. Then start with the chromatic line and pick 4 times per note. Repeat the process for all 6 strings and you're good to go. Now remember to use the metronome, write down your beats per minute in progress, and slowly increase the speed while remaining relaxed. This isolated exercise will increase your comfort on the individual string. Now to extend this to multiple strings, here's the exercise at number 2, string crossing. Well, most videos on YouTube will show you exercises on 2 strings. But what I found is that this actually limits your mobility and thought process. As you practice exercises over 2 strings, you start thinking in string pairs, and in the long run, that'll actually create barriers for you on the fretboard. So watch out for that, and if you already see that pattern emerge in your playing, consider extending those practice patterns across the fretboard. Okay, here's the string crossing exercise pattern. It's very simple, but very effective, and you can extend it to other parts of different scales and licks. Play it with strict alternate picking, up and down, and start with a downstroke to cross strings with inside picking. Then reverse the pattern and start with an upstroke to cross strings with outside picking. Work with the metronome and slowly bring up the speed. And at number 1, the almighty upstroke. This is the most problematic area for almost all guitarists I've taught or worked with, and it still creeps up in my playing as well. The upstroke move feels less natural to our hands than the downstroke, and thus needs to be practiced more with isolated exercises. Play a simple scale using upstrokes exclusively like this. Now try this chromatic exercise to really push your stamina on the upstroke move. And continue this pattern up to the 12th fret, or as far as you can, and back down to the 1st fret. Now you will start feeling results almost immediately, and it will definitely improve your picking accuracy. Be sure to work on these exercises at least once or twice a week, or for best results, include them in your daily practice routine. Any suggestions, tips, feedback, just put it in the comments below. Hit that like button, subscribe, Stay tuned for more fret tips and keep on picking.